Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. If you're like me, you probably binge-watched all the popular romance anime out there. But today we're diving into something a little different. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 most underrated romance anime that deserve way more love. These series might not be the first ones that come to mind, but trust me, they're packed with heartwarming moments, unforgettable characters, and beautiful love stories that will leave you wanting more. So grab some popcorn, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into some of the most overlooked romantic anime that you absolutely need to watch. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy. Kiznaiver Emakusa's life as a high school student should have been regular, and it would have been, if he wasn't plagued by the most absurd curse imaginable. Absolute Choice, a system imposed on him by a self-proclaimed god, randomly presents a mental selection of activities that he must carry out based on his decision. To make matters worse, it always happens in the most public areas, and his options are always unpleasant and crude. As a result, the hapless child struggles through each day, attempting to rehabilitate his already soiled reputation while frantically hoping to avoid the next spontaneous episode of Absolute Choice. To his dismay, the person in control is always one step ahead of him and begins to not so subtly choose him into the lives of numerous females from his school. Just when Kiznaiver's school life couldn't get any worse, a decision he reluctantly makes on the way home brings a lovely girl plummeting down from the sky, along with the promise of more hysterically awful choices. Working. Because of his fondness for small, cute things, Saotate Kanashi is unable to refuse youthful Papura Tanishima's offer to work at Wagneria, a family restaurant in Hokkaido. Takanashi enjoys adoring the elder Papura, which only adds to her self-consciousness over her youthful appearance. He also quickly learns that he must stay on his toes when he meets the rest of his colleagues, including the katana-wielding floor chief Yachio Todoroki, the intimidating head chef Jun Septu, the dangerously well-informed and subtly sadistic sous chef Hirumi Suma, the adamantly lazy manager Kyuko Shirafuji, and the waitress Mahiru Inami, who has a painful fear of men. Working is a one-of-a-kind office comedy that follows the never-ending antics, pranks, and hilarity of Takanashi and his co-workers within the walls of Wagneria. The Girl Who Leaped Through Time. Makoto Kano is in her senior year of high school and is unsure about her future plans. Makoto's life abruptly changes when she unintentionally discovers that she is capable of literally leaping through time, in between facing the strain of her professors and passing the time with her closest friends. Tokiwo Kakeru Shujo followed Makoto as she experimented with her newfound power. However, she quickly learns the hard way that every decision has an impact, and time is far more intricate than it appears. The Anthem of the Heart. Jun Naruse is a chatty person whose life is influenced by fairy tales and happy endings. However, encouraged by her strong conviction in those stories, she is overly naive and trusting, and her words soon ruin her family's closeness when she accidentally uncovers her father's affair. Naruse is permanently damaged as a result of being blamed for her parents' divorce, and her regrets appear as a fairy egg, a being that locks her mouth to safeguard everyone's happy ending. Even now in high school, Naruse's speech is restricted by the fairy egg. Even trying to speak makes her stomach twist. Despite her inability to express herself verbally, she is suddenly cast in a musical with 3 other students: Takumi Sakagami, Natsuki Netu, and Daiki Tasaki. Naruse makes her way to the club room, intending to reject the arduous assignment, but changes her mind when she hears Sakagami's exquisite singing. Perhaps the fairy egg curse is not applicable to singing, and Sakagami is the fairy tale prince she has been looking for all along. Will Naruse be able to express the anthem of her heart? The Tunnel to Summer, the exit of goodbyes. Korutuno's family is breaking apart. After the loss of a sister and his parents' divorce, he no longer feels safe at home. Following a fierce argument with his father, Kyoru flees his house and finds himself before a mysterious tunnel that draws him in. Bewildered by what he finds inside, he flees to the exit, picking up a bird that resembles his departed pet on the way out. When Kyoru emerges from the tunnel, he learns that, despite just being within for a few minutes, a week has passed. The strange experience prompts him to recall legends about the Hiroshima Tunnel, a tunnel that gives wishes in return for one's lifespan. Given the resurrection of his pet bird, Kelru can't help but wonder if another visit will help him repair his messed-up life. However, when Koru returns to the entrance of the mysterious tunnel, he learns he is being followed by Anzu Hanashiro, a new transfer student in his class. She is also aware of the rumors and begs him to assist her with an experiment. It turns out that she, too, has a want that only the tunnel can fulfill. My Sweet Tyrant. Despite his extreme shyness, Atsuhiro Akan Kageri has found the girl of his dreams, the sweet and endearing non-Kategori. However, his embarrassment over romantic acts, like as compliments and kisses, drives him to be harsh and outright nasty to Kategori in their daily lives. But Akan is still a boy in love, and he expresses his feelings for Kategori in his own manner. He ends up stalking his own girlfriend, doing everything from following her to taking her picture to listening in on her talks. Fortunately, Kategori finds Akan's actions endearing and understands that he does not mean any of his remarks. Even though their close friend, Masago Matsuo, finds their relationship weird, Kategori adores her Sweet Tyrant just the way he is. Kiznaiver. Katsuhiro Agata is a quiet and withdrawn teenage guy whose sense of pain has almost evaporated. His companion, Chidori Takashiro, can only vaguely recall the days before Katsuhiro underwent this drastic transformation. Katsuhiro's muted and complacent personality has made him a frequent target for bullies, who exploit him for large sums of money. But their fists just manage to make him blink, as emotions are beyond his reach. However, one day Katsuhiro, Chidori, and 4 other youths are kidnapped and forced to join the Kizuna system as official Kiznaivers. Those participating are linked by pain. If one person is injured, the others will experience equal amounts of misery. These people must become lab rats and scapegoats for an imperfect system established with global peace in mind. With their futures inextricably linked, the Kiznaivers must reveal their true selves to one another, or risk failing much more than the Kizuna system. Rainbow Days. Nichiro Days follows the colorful lives and romantic relationships of 4 high school boys: Natsuki Hashiba, a dreamer with delusions of love; Tomoya Matsunaga, a narcissistic playboy with multiple girlfriends; Kiichi Katakura, a kinky sadist who always carries a whip; and Tsuyoshi Neo, an otaku with a cosplayer girlfriend. When Natsuki's girlfriend dumps him on Christmas Eve, he breaks down in tears in the middle of the street and is provided tissues by a girl dressed as Santa Claus. He instantly falls in love with Anna Kobayakawa, who happens to attend the same school as him. Natsuki's pursuit of Anna should have been simple and uneventful, yet, much to his dismay, his nosy friends frequently interfere with his relationship as they attempt to succeed in their own romantic endeavors. Flowers of Evil. Tako Kasuga, a high school student who is captivated by poetry, admires Charles Baudelaire, and even has his portrait on display in his dorm. On a normal day, Takao leaves his copy of The Flowers of Evil in the classroom. When he returns to reclaim it, he steals the sportswear of Nanako Seiki, a model student whom Takao refers to as his muse and femme fatale. Takao is deeply humiliated of his behavior, which he considers a sin but others consider a crime, when he discovers with horror that Sawa Nakamura, his classmate and social pariah, is aware of his theft. Takao, who has been blackmailed by her, is now forced to participate in Sawa's frightening fantasies or confess his actions to everyone. Takao is caught in a negative cycle of progressively terrible encounters. Will he be able to break free from Sawa's thorns and atone for his sin? Insomniacs after school. Ganta Nakami, a high schooler, has problems falling asleep most nights. As a result, he is irritable at school and is constantly looking for a quiet area to nap. On the other hand, Iseki Magari is a free spirit who is much liked by her friends, but no one is aware of her sleeping issue. When she needs to sleep, she hides in the school's abandoned astronomy club observatory. As luck would have it, Nakami discovers Magari napping in the observatory. When Magari realizes that she and Nakami have something in common, she offers to share her secret sleeping area with the other Insomniac. As the two find comfort in each other's company, the difficulties they face become simpler to overcome. So these were the top 10 underrated romance anime to watch. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you the next one.